Hello, scrappers. I gotta make a run here to the city here in about 10 minutes, so thought I'd grab some copper, take with me, take it in to sell. And they may call this one Bear Bright, I'm not sure. That's from a bunch of, I don't know if I got any over here or not. Take a look, a bunch of them little bitty motors, yeah, stuff like this. I throw a bunch of those into a bucket and take them in, and my wife unravels them. So that's what we got there on that. Looks like it weighs 9 pounds, 4.5 ounces. Probably at least 7 pounds there. I don't know if that bucket weighs 2 pounds. Probably not that much. Then a number 2 tubing, which I called and checked on the price for number 2, and they said metal check was $3.03 a pound. So I got 15 pounds minus 2 for the bucket, 13 pounds. So right there, that's about $39. That's not too shabby. Now I may have to set the camera down for just a second here. And I got 2 hands to lift this one up. And what does it say? 36, almost 37 pounds, ounce shy. So 35 pounds there. That's probably close to 90 bucks. That'll work. Works for me anyway. So I'll get this loaded and we'll get it up to the scrapyard, and then we'll see what we get when we get back. See how, you know, what they say it weighs, and see what the pay ticket says. So stick with me. We'll see you here when I get it done. Yeah, hello scrappers. We are back. Of course, it's the next day. Almost dark the next day. And yeah. So our payout, we had 62 pounds gross, 6 pounds for the buckets, 56 pounds at $3.30 a pound. Not too bad. I called Standard Iron and they were paying $2.85. So I thought, okay, I'll go with Metal Check since they're paying so much better. I thought he said $3.03. 303 is what I thought he said. But by the time I got out of the doctor, it was almost 2:30. Then I went over to pick up my prescriptions, and they were still filling them. So by the time I got out of there, it was almost 3 o'clock. Metal Check closes at 3. So I thought, okay, I'll just go back to the house. Anyway, we got 56 pounds at 330 for total 184.80. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So I thought, well, as late as it is, I'll just go back to the house and make a special trip up there. And my daughter got a little check, so she wanted to go to Walmart and cash it. And then she found out her ID was expired, so we had to go down to Chickasha so she could get her ID updated, and then went to the Walmart in Chickasha. So yeah, almost spent the whole day behind the steering wheel. A lot of windshield time. So I haven't got anything done out here. Not today. It's been pretty much raining all day anyway, kind of a light rain. You can probably hear the stuff dripping off the tree out there now, hitting the roof. I hope it's not too overbearing. So it's like 45 out here in the shop. So not too shabby. It's supposed to be, I think, up to 50s tomorrow. And 2 or 3 days down the road, it's going to be in the 60s. So we're going to get some nice weather. I think the winds are going to be kind of low. I'm kind of thinking right now maybe Sunday, try to get out back here and fire up the melting pot and see what we can melt. Melt some aluminum there and see how that goes. I've been out here playing with the outboards, and I think that one that the guy said was locked up, I'm starting to think it is locked up, because I can't get it to turn. I kind of got the rope straightened up. Everything looks blurry. I don't know if the screen's dirty. But this is my newest one, the 5.5 horse. I need to check with it, but I've been struggling on that Mercury, and I thought, well, I don't have the fuel fitting for that thing anyway, and no telling when I'll find one. So I thought, well, I'll just put them over there, put them on hold, and get to them one of these days. But I've been playing with this shifter knob on here, trying to kind of get a feel of where neutral is and forward is. I think that's forward, so that's probably neutral. But can't get it to turn, so I'm thinking, yeah, it might be locked up. So probably going to be a parts motor. I can take some parts off there, get the part numbers for them, and clean them up and put them on eBay for sale. I was kind of wondering about this anyway, because that looks pretty oily down there, so I'm thinking the lower unit might be leaking oil. So either that or hang on to it. Who knows? I may find another one of these that actually is in good shape, runnable. But I pretty well got this coil straightened up where it'll spin properly and engage, but it looks like it's been, you know, kind of wore out in there. See if I can get some better light on it. Anyway, about where I'm at. I'm debating, do I want to put a 5.5 horse on that little 12-footer? I think it's rated for 6. So if I put that 5.5 on there, yeah, it ought to cruise pretty good. And I got my little 5-horse Nissan, which that one will probably be going to my daughter. So I was watching a video the other day. I don't know what size boat they had. The girl was on the back of the boat with the outboard, and she gunned that thing. There's a guy up in the front. He's hanging on tight because that thing went straight up and down in the water, and it just went straight up, and then it went down, and then it went back, you know, level. That girl jumped from the back of the boat up toward the middle. I guess she wanted no part of that. She's soaking wet because she pretty much went totally under when that boat went down, because it went up and then it went down and then it came back and leveled back up. Luckily it didn't flip upside down. Yeah, too much throttle too fast. Probably overpowered. Probably didn't have the trim set right. So yeah, it was funny. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna have to start probably running an ad. This thing sure looks foggy on this monitor. Hopefully it's not that bad in the video. But I'm gonna have to probably start running my ad on Facebook so I can get some stuff coming in. Of course, it's I think less than a week. I think the ad will come out again, and that might generate some business. But I think I'm gonna have to put something on Marketplace, see if I can stir up a little more business, get some appliances coming in or something. So we'll see you guys in the next video. You take care and happy scrapping. Bye bye.